Yes, 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 and we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on today, man? I'm your boy Tyrus Ray, man. Welcome to the show. Say what, say it again. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys in here, man. We got a lot scheduled for y'all tonight, man. First, I forgot. Oh, yeah. First, we got my boy Avery Graves. What up, Avery?
What's up, family? What's up, man? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Next, we got the most delusional Cowboy fan in the world, James Excellent Harris. What's
what
up?
What up? The E for excellence. Oh, man, we haven't signed Dak yet. I'm still upset, man. We ain't signed Dak yet, man. Swing on somebody, boy.
I heard
it's called E for exit.
All right. Okay.
You say he got something for you tonight, bro.
Go ahead, pull it out. Hey, go ahead, pull it out. I like
it's too early. It's too early.
Hey. And last but not least, we got my boy, Mr. Eddie Kane Jr. in real life.
Wow. What's up, fellas? What's good with you? What's going on?
What's up, baby?
Chilling, man. How you?
I'm good, man. So look, man, today, man, we got we tried to do as much as we can for the surrounding area, locally, man. We got some guys, man, that we all four of us know personally, but they play on a semi-pro basketball team, man. And we just wanted to get them in here, man, so they could, just tell y'all about the league. It's upcoming. Their first game is March 7th. So it's right around the corner, man. I want to introduce two guys I've known for probably over 10 years. X and Steve. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
What up? What's good, fellas?
What's going on?
What's up
with y'all, man?
Chilling. How y'all?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Good, man. Like I say, man, we know these guys for quite a while, man. They're hanging out they're playing on the Fayetteville Panthers, man. Pretty great organization. So what I wanted to do, man, is we wanted to go ahead and kick this off, man. First of all, I wanted to ask you, any of y'all cooked this guy up top before, man? Anyone y'all cooked him? I'm just kidding. You don't gotta answer. Hey, look.
There's no answer.
You don't gotta answer. I'm just asking. You don't gotta answer.
There's no answer. I mean, there's no answer.
I got to ask. I'm just saying.
Okay, cool. You can ask whoever you want to ask.
What up, baby? You fussed me out earlier, but what's up, Unc?
Yeah, we've been fussing you out all day, man.
Nah, he called me. He called me back to back, and I was doing something. And he said, "Oh, I'm glad I wasn't dying or lay down on the side of the road." That's all my fault. But yeah,
that's how the Duke fans react, man.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Hey, he said that. Hey, he said that. I ain't say that. You know what I'm saying?
But we're Cowboys fans too, so that,
Yeah, which one? You can't have either or, man.
You gotta pick a side.
It's Duke season right now. It's basketball season, so
okay.
But most definitely. But let me go ahead and get this first question going on, man. Tell us about the Fayetteville Panthers and the ECBL, because a lot of people, they don't know about the ECBL. I know the ABA is probably more popular, or there's other leagues that people know about. But the ECBL is a very up and coming league, and it's a pretty good league. But tell us about the Fayetteville Panthers and the ECBL.
Yeah, so the ECBL started in 2015, and right now it has 26 teams from Philly all the way to Georgia on the East Coast. This is our third year. Well, technically our second year, because last year, it cut short. But this is
due to COVID. Okay.
Yeah, due to COVID. Yeah. But this is our third year, and we started it, to play basketball, but then we started getting the community and stuff and doing a lot more in the community. So now it's like,
Yeah, and that's another thing I really wanted to touch on. Like, you guys, I will say this, I checked out your IG and, even being around y'all, man, I know y'all do a lot in the community from just from what I've seen. Blood drives, helping out the Salvation Army. Like, it's just so many. I think Thanksgiving y'all were handing out, was it plates? Turkeys. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So y'all do a lot in the community. So these guys not just playing basketball, they're helping out the community, and that's great, man. So how do y'all feel about this upcoming season, man? I know they moved y'all to y'all like in the North Division or whatever, right? So y'all not in the same division as Prime Time, the Thunder, or the South Carolina teams, right? Okay, so y'all in the North Division. Okay, cool. With the Cavaliers, the Wolves, the Bulls, the Lions. Okay, cool. So how y'all feel about this upcoming season?
I feel good. Feel confident in our team. We got a couple new faces, but we got our remaining core still intact. So, with some chemistry building, I think we're gonna be pretty good competing for a championship this year. Last year not last year, but the first complete season we had, we made the playoffs. We had a first round exit, but I think we could build on that.
Okay, made the playoffs, but okay, cool, got you. Made the playoffs. So, what are your goals? And I want to know for this season. What's your personal goals, and what is a team goal? So, give me a team goal. Give me a personal goal.
Championship. Team goal.
Okay, championship. I think, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not just saying that because y'all are on here. Like, I mean, the talent is there. You know, it's just. You know, sometimes it's just more than that. You know what I mean? Like you have to manifest it, and like you said, you have to get everything rolling. Y'all got some familiarity going on with having the kind of the same crew. So I think that's very possible. I think that's very realistic. So where can people watch y'all play at? Whether that be in person, whether that be online. You know, I know everything is online now just as much as it is in person.
Hey, Ty, I just have one question. I hope y'all cooking. That's all I'm worried about. I don't care how about this. I hope if I come out there and watch y'all better be cooking.
You know we cooking.
We're gonna give you a shot.
Okay, now we loosen up. Okay, all right.
Hey, look, they on here for business, man. They ain't on here to talk about who cooking
business
and all
too, though.
It's business if that's what you do. That's right. You're right. It's business if that's what you do.
Right. But don't go out there. Don't go out there and start bricking and hitting stuff off the backboard and side of the backboard like Paul George. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, Avery. Everybody
we got a name for ourselves now, so we can't be doing that.
I got you, look,
bro. Everybody's nickname can't be 50, man. Even though I don't know why. Your nickname is 50, but you know. Let's say that for another day, man. So
hold on, excuse me, John.
I don't know why your nickname is 50.
It's 50 shot attempts. That's why it's 50.
Tyron,
vision. He's like them blinders, like them horses. You get the ball.
Hey, I'm getting them attempts. I'm getting them attempts up, bro. Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
So to answer your question, Tyron, that is Steve, man. That's my boy Steve.
Yeah, all right, man. Everybody done felt Steve Rath? Yeah.
You say you done felt Steve Rath?
Oh, yeah. Everybody done felt
I don't know, man. Tyron about like Avery, man. You let them tell it. Nobody never.
Yeah, facts.
Nobody's going to come in the finish.
Everybody been cooked, bro. Everybody been cooked.
No, I ain't not. Listen, ain't nobody came and just cooked me, bro. I'm sorry, you've been cooked. I've been cooking you. I haven't heard it. I need somebody to tell me this. I ain't seen it.
Hey, look! This conversation for a whole different podcast. I'm gonna be real.
I got a list of a lot of people, but I don't say much, man. I'll be humble, man.
Yeah, okay. Don't say much with him. Wow, this dude right here, man. Tyron, we ain't got time for that today, man. But look, man. We know what it is, man. Like I say, man, these guys, man. I know these guys. They can play, man. I'm gonna go ahead and post y'all schedule real quick, man, for the people so they can go check y'all out. And I'm still waiting on y'all to let me know when how they can come see y'all play.
Oh yeah. So due to COVID, the tickets we sell them online at PanthersCare.com, or you can email the Fayetteville Panthers at Outlook, and get tickets there. And then we also YouTube Panthers Care. So, we stream it on there as well.
Where's your home game at, man?
Home games
at New Life.
Right
off Hope Loop Road.
Off Hope Loop.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't see it. I didn't see the where the building was at. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, look, they ain't got no spot for you, so I don't know why you asking.
I didn't ask anything. I'm good. I'm coming to support.
Okay.
Now, if I go out there and I see some Fugazi, then
I know you're gonna say something.
No, I'm coming to the team. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I hope y'all do well out there, for real, man. I'm gonna come out to support y'all.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man. On this show, man, they these guys, they the hoopers, man. So I mean, I'm just here, but I'm just saying, man. But yeah, it says contact Coach B for tickets, man. Like he said, www.pantherscare.com, man. So make sure you check these guys out, man. Like I said, we got X and Steve for the Fayetteville Panthers, man. You can shout out them social medias one more time, bro.
Everything is Panthers Care at Panthers Care.
All right, bet. So Instagram, Twitter at Panthers Care, right? Facebook too. All right, cool. So man,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now go ahead, bro.
When the season start?
March 7th.
March 7th.
March
Okay.
7th.
20, I just want everybody to hear that.
Yeah,
March 7th.
their first home game is March 20th though.
All right.
Yeah,
all right, y'all come out and support them, man. March 20th. New life. Come out and support them, okay?
He said they don't know Steve came to Fayetteville killing. That's a fact. First time I seen Steve.
Oh, I remember seeing Steve when he would come with his homeboys to the Fort what's that gym over there in Fort Bragg? These young folks coming in. No, Fort Bragg Road. By the way,
you talking about the Honeycut? You talking about Honeycut?
Honeycut, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The youngsters, y'all from St. Paul. I said, these dudes from St. Paul, and then they running their lips. I said,
Hey, put on for St. Paul's, Rob.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I don't know. Tyron said, Avery, I live 2 seconds from the gym. I got food for you. I mean, he mean food as far as weights or food as far as like y'all going by both corral. Y'all going by both corral.
Run your list, man.
I'm asking, bro.
I'm not referring to you, big boy. I'm actually asking to the other Ty. I've been filleting you forever, so I don't know why you make these comments. I
gotta see that. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I don't know.
Listen, you may become out of character, man. You put that business stuff. Every time you put that business stuff up, I come out of character.
I mean, look, man. He said Steve seen him in his day. I mean, hey, look, man. You know. You seen him?
I definitely seen him.
You do a lot of talk. He always talking about VHS tapes and stuff like that, man. So I don't know. But Charles at it again. Whatever. But so look, man, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all stopping through, man. And before the season start again, man, stop through again, bro. We could do this again. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Y'all fellas.
Yes,
March 20th, everybody come out and support. March 20th, New Life. All right, is that off Legion Road? Y'all was saying? Where's that?
It's off Hope Blue.
My fault. I have a Hope Blue. Yeah, March 20th, man. Come out support.
Y'all make sure y'all remind us, man. I definitely want to be there.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and tell Coach B, man. Y'all need to let Say What Say It Again do the broadcast. Now, I'm just messing with y'all.
Hey, we might work something out.
Yeah, we might could work something out. It most definitely be great though, man. But yeah, man, like I said, man, shout out to everything y'all doing, man. And I'm gonna most definitely try to check out a few games, man. You know what I'm saying? But but we'll try to go as a crew and see what we could do. All right, man. But like I said, man, most appreciate y'all, man, and much success to y'all season this year, man. All right, appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Okay, all right, bro.
All right, y'all fellas.
All right, man. All right, man. So look, before we really get into these topics, man, you know, like I said earlier, man, you know, we all about trying to help the community, man, and doing stuff for the community. We wanted to give a couple of shout outs. Avery, what you got, man? You got any shout outs?
You know, the day one people, there's people in the street, Jared, Van Lee, Bam Bam, my boy Leroy. Hope I'm forgetting Casper, he be out there for me. Josh Williams, Caddy, he be out there. Even Teddy, I ain't like Teddy how you pulled up me in the alphabet store. We got another situation. I hope I'm missing. I want people to keep going. Charles, James. I know I'm missing people, but that's just on top of my head.
Who you got, James? Who you got?
My auntie Linda. I know she always up there too. So,
Berean is the Berean Baptist Church.
Berean.
Shout out to them for winning their state title this year. Want to give a shout out to I want to give a shout out to my company, Southeastern Home Care. Everybody check it out we do personal care services. And shout out to everybody that support us, man. It means a lot to us, you know, to keep us going. And y'all, you know, being our fans, man, shout out, man. I definitely got some packages coming for y'all. So, yep.
Most definitely. Chuck, what you got?
I'm good, bro. I just want to shout out everybody that support and everybody, especially our faithful people that come every week. We appreciate you guys. Everybody out there that's supporting and watching, we appreciate you.
TC, right, I ain't like TC, Tony. I'm just naming people. I'll keep it going during the show because TC and Tony, they look. I like TC, but that Tony Crawford, he look.
Tony Crawford. Hey, we gotta get Tony. We gotta get Tony back on the show too, man. I got to I got to hit Tony up, get him back on the show.
Yeah.
You know, my list a little long, man. You know, so I got to. I mean, let me pull my tab.
But sincerely, man, we appreciate all the support, man. Regardless, man. I know everybody gets somebody in the streets saying, "Yo, I seen y'all last night." Even though we may not see you on live, we know y'all watching. We really appreciate it, though. For real.
Yeah. So let me do mine real quick, man. I got a couple of items, man, that I just wanted to show y'all real quick, man. I got this book that I just bought from Ebony Walker. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 21 Days to Positive Habit Formation, man. It's on IG. It's on Amazon. It's a great book, man. Like I said, it just helps you. It shows you, it takes 21 days to build a habit. So it's a great book to get, man. And also I got something else, man. I wanted to shout out. I got I don't know if you can see it, but it's CW Hair Care. It's a black beard. It's a black beard oil, man. It's supposed to help your beard grow. It smells real good. A lot of people like it, man. Like you said, man, shout out to Benders. Shout out to I see Jerome Carr out there, man. Just shout out to everybody. If I missed anybody, I most definitely do apologize. Shout out to Sean Texas Wilson for the nice sweatshirt, man. Plug in the flesh. Check him out, Sean Texas Wilson, man. And and really shout out to Benders too, man. He do a lot of stuff for us. He do shirts for me. He just do so much for us, man. And shout out to Micah Turner. He made the intro song that you hear in the beginning. And just shout out to him. Shout out to Eric Wilson, man. He made the intro video that you see in the beginning, man. So we just really want to try to shout out as many people as we can, man. So we're gonna jump on into this first topic, man. I guess you could say it's a two-part question. First part of the question is how do you feel about the Cam Newton situation with the kid disrespecting him at his camp? And how do you feel about, I guess more so like a comment on how do you really feel about Deion? They won their first game, but there was some issues with some of his stuff missing from the locker room. How you feel about that, James?
With the Cam Newton situation, the kid he was very disrespectful. I didn't like the way the kid was coming at Cam. He could have came at it if he wanted to talk noise. He could have came at him a different way than that, with a little bit more respect on talking noise. I know that sounds funny, but he had to call that man ass and all that. I hate to say that on here, but he was calling him ass. Then he was like, "You see me," and kept cussing and stuff. And the coach was right there. I don't understand why the coach didn't pull him aside and let him know, like, yo, we at this man camp, show some, some respect. If you're gonna talk noise to him, it's a way to talk noise to people instead of calling them ass and all this. So I definitely didn't like that. So I wish the coach would have grabbed him up quicker and let him know, like, yo, you represent us. You don't need to be talked to, adults and stuff like that. Because the boy, I think, was 16, 17 years old.
Yeah,
and he talked to I know him and Cam Newton was going back and forth, but it's a way, talk noise to people like that. So I would say the kid, he was very disrespectful, but hopefully he'll learn from it. And I still hope he get an opportunity in the future. Hopefully they don't mess with his future, but definitely somebody need to talk to him about that to let him know.
My man said, hey, my man Bobby Blackjack, they're on the network. Shout out to the I-95 South network, man. He said, swear away. I don't care. I'm just telling you. All right. So, Avery, how you feel about it, man?
James hit all the points. I mean, really, I just think that when Cam finally realized it was a kid, and Jalen Rose actually, and I don't know, I'm 50-50 on the kick out.
Yeah.
Because I think he handled it right way because he doesn't know what the kid's going through. You don't necessarily know, like even Jalen was here, he has a father. You don't know this could have been a bad day for him. He needed an out. But you're right, James. There's a way to talk junk to him. And just to call him he's going to be poor, bruh is a 10-year vet. He went to a Super Bowl. He's an MVP. Yeah. You don't know if you ever going to get that in your lifetime. Just pray that you get to a league and get an opportunity to make some millions to provide for your family. And you got to look at the whole out scope of that whole thing. But for him just to just berate Cam for no reason, and Cam doesn't have to be at that camp. Cam didn't have to support that camp. Cam could have been on his vacation, worried about his free agency. And then he's talking about, Cam, you're a free agent. Like, that's a bad thing to be a free agent in the NFL? Like, are you a free agent anywhere? So, yeah, he got to learn, man. And I hope it, and James, I'm with you again. I hope it don't haunt him, but he's 16. He's trying to go to college. Right. It's going to come back to him, and I already know. So,
okay. So, Chuck, what you think, man?
I mean, I agree with everybody. I'm glad Cam corrected himself because he has to have exceptional responsibility for responding as well, because he has a brand, to that he wants everybody to continue to support and follow. And he never wants to put yourself in that limelight. So I mean, I 100% agree. The young man was definitely out of bounds. And it's sad to say that's kind of what we're dealing with today with our young people across the board. That's kind of what you see. Not just that just showed it publicly. As working in the school system, we see this all the time.
For sure.
So it's something today that needs to be fixed. Teachers, parents, everybody need to just come together and try to fix that problem because it's really, really bad. That was just a little piece of what happens, around our world.
Imagine privately, Chuck. You know this.
Yeah,
privately. It's worse than that.
Now I don't think. I will say this. I don't think I don't think it'll follow him. I don't think it'll follow him and mess up nothing as far as future. As far as his future, because at the same time, while you can say he made a mistake, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due for him apologizing publicly and and trying to fix it, and knowing that he made a mistake and accepting that he made a mistake. So I'm one of them people. Yeah, we all messed up. We've all done something we had no business, but he corrected himself. He apologized, and from this moment going forward, I don't think that should be held over his head. I mean, we all have done some things that we're not proud of. So, but yeah, he was definitely wrong. I mean, there's no debate whatsoever.
Got you. And on the Deion,
yeah, what you got, Ty? Go ahead.
I mean, bro, I done talked about this about 10 different times. I know I ain't talked about it on the show, but Clubhouse, I was talking about it. I was on the show last night. Matter of fact, shout out to Sports Arena, Eric Wilson and them. I was on their show talking about it. But I mean, I agree with everything y'all saying. One would say if it was Tom Brady's camp, what would have happened with the kid? He obviously would have been kicked out. I mean, I get what y'all saying. I didn't probably think about that aspect of, you don't really know what the kid's going through. But I mean, the kid was out of pocket. But like I said, do I think it will follow him? I think it depends. I think it depends on how good he is. If he's good, I think people forget about it. If he's
mediocre,
mediocre, I think that's something that'll most definitely be used against him. That's just my opinion, though. But I think if he's real good, I don't think it'll matter. So I know, like I said,
I want to give you a shout. I want to give you a shout out, which we discussed yesterday about the young man that what I'm saying, that was kind of trouble, but they were trying to get him out the gym. But you said no, you don't know. This may be his couple of hours of peace. So it's the same equivalent for Cam. You just never know what they're going through. So that's why I recommend for that.
I say this all the time. I know I kind of go back and forth with this with some people, but I feel like even like this summer, Chuck will tell you we play basketball outside a lot. And, sometimes there would be some conflicts with certain kids, man, just for whatever reason. We had a kid threw the ball in the tree. But, for me, I feel like it's a lot worse of things they could be doing than playing basketball. They could be breaking in someone's house. They could be breaking in someone's car. They could be running behind. I'm not even going to say that. But there's a lot of different things they could be doing than playing basketball. So I feel like at least if they're at that court, at least we know what's going on. And with adults, a lot of adults there, I feel like it shouldn't be as many bad things going on as it would anywhere else. But I mean, kids gonna be kids. So with the Deion situation, Chuck, how you feel about that?
I'm more or less like I know a lot of people were going back and forth about Deion's response and whether he should have said something in the interview. To me, that's irrelevant. I just don't like the fact that the HBCU was seen in that light. Because that's the first thing the media and people are going to take from it. Oh, this was at a black college, HBCU. They still in. So that's the first thing people are going to start talking about. So I have no issue with Deion saying what he said in his interview post game. He absolutely prioritized the win and prioritized the special moment in the kids and his he was like in his professional career. So he prioritized that first, but then just talked about something that was kind of troubling him. And a lot of people was like, well, he shouldn't have said nothing because now it goes back to the argument I just said. It would have came out regardless of whether he said nothing or not. Somebody would have started going around. Somebody would have said something. Yeah. So I'm cool with what he did. I just hate that it happened at a HBCU because they always look at us and that's kind of how they see us. So I'm just say what it is. So I'm sad about it. I'm sad that it happened, and despite he goes there and changes a school, and you can see the whole structure and the whole identity of that school change because he's there, and then somebody does something, so stupid. I'm gonna call it what it is. So I have no problem with what he did, but I just hate that it happened at HBCU.
How you feel about it, Avery?
I got a different take. I agree with you, Chuck. I don't like it happening at HBCU, so you don't have to worry about that. Funny part is, Jackson State hired him because of the clout. You didn't hire Deion Sanders because he had a high school coaching. He was a high school coach. You hired him with the clout. HBCU. He wanted to be a head coach in college. Fine. When he said the bag was stolen, then he comes back. Then they come back and say, "Oh, they found the bag. It was moved." So now you're kind of contradicting Deion's story. So it kind of looks like you're just throwing him on the bus saying it was never stolen because they never announced that, where it was moved, who moved it, and all that. So, and Deion doubled down and said, one of my assistants went into into my office and said, "Hey, it wasn't moved at all. It was moved prior to me going in there." So I just think they should have had Deion back more dealing with that situation versus trying to deflect and not be in the middle of the situation. So I don't think they really had his back because there's no reason for Deion to go back to explain that his bag was stolen. But people were talking about Deion was lying. Was this for clout? Was this to boost the brand? Stuff like that. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like it happening on the HBCU because you're right, Chuck. They always think bad of us anyway. So for the school not to have his back saying, "Hey, they moved it. It was gone when it came into the room, but somebody moved it." So he was right. He had a right to say it was stolen, but we accidentally moved it. Why can you take it? Why can you take the onus on yourself? You know what I mean? Like, okay, it was our mistake. We moved it, but he's right. I would think it was stolen if it was me as well. So that's my take.
And then James, go ahead and finish it out, bro.
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all. Like you said, I didn't like the way they came back with, trying to cover it up. When Deion was like, "Yeah, they stole my stuff." They came back with like, "No, we misplaced it somewhere." And then he came back on like, "No, my stuff got stolen. My guy seen this guy taking my stuff out of here." So that's why I didn't like it. Like you said, Chuck, it's HBCU, and how they gonna try to shine light on that. Oh, another HBCU, this historical black college, can't even go there. People stealing from Deion Sanders and this and that. We don't need all that. We try to build a brand for the HBCU, build them up real big, which is beautiful universities. I wish I would have went there. I was trying to go there, but nobody picked me up. But they for sure, HBCU's best colleges I ever been to. Events and everything. I love going there. So I just wish it wouldn't just never happen on the HBCU. I ain't gonna lie. So
on a lot of notes, I know you like going there. I ain't gonna
I gotta agree with Gabe though. Why you touching stuff in the man office anyways?
That's just what I was gonna say. If you look at any coach's office, that's their office.
That's their office.
You have no business going in there. You have no business touching nothing, moving nothing. So it makes you think on the other side, like, was somebody trying to make something happen or trying to kind of mess up his moment or something. So you just don't know, man.
And watch this, y'all know that it was in a plastic bag, so he had put it somewhere. So It's kind of making was you trying to get a stirrup, and then but when Deion called, somebody had to retrieve that bag.
Right,
he called it out on public, and then he did that on purpose. So it's like it's kind of fishy. Like all of a sudden,
you meant Saban? That's out there. I said the same exact thing.
What happened, Ty? Go ahead.
He said it never would have happened to Saban. I said the same exact thing on the other.
Correct. We moving bags.
Yeah.
Now. Why are you in this office, like Chuck said?
But let's go ahead But let's go ahead and move it to the next subject, man. We were just gonna cover the all-star starters, but as y'all know, the reserves also came out today. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna I guess we're gonna do the East first, and then we'll do the West last. Or how y'all want to do it? That's fine. East first, West last. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do the East, man. These are your my fault, wrong button. These are your Eastern Conference starters right here. Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing. These are Eastern Conference starters. 5 times Giannis, 3 times Bradley Beal, 11 times Kevin Durant, your captain, 4 times Joel Embiid, 7 times Kyrie Irving. Anybody missing from the starting lineup, y'all think?
I don't know. And I know we discussed this. The way Jaylen Brown's been playing, I think more Kyrie had a layoff. And even though Kyrie, I'm not going to say he's not an all-star starter, but if we're going to go by productive from the beginning to now, I like to see Jaylen Brown be a starter in some way, some capacity. Durant's been out a lot. I don't understand. It's a popular vote with him too, but Jaylen Brown's been playing phenomenal. So that'll be my person to slide in there.
Well, I can't really argue it. I know I was telling Avery, I think if he came to Brooklyn at the start of the season, I'm putting Harden in.
Right.
So I think Harden. I think what hurt him was he didn't come to the East till he's only been like a month and a half. So you can't just really throw him in as a starter. But if he started the season off, I'm putting Harden as a starter. Whose spot he taking, I don't know, but he's going to be a starter. So, but I like it. I mean, I can't argue with anything in the East.
Yeah. What about you, James?
You know, it's popular votes, but I can agree with that starting lineup. Like you said, if Harden, I would have put him in there.
But
like
it's 50% popular vote though.
Still,
I mean, I got you.
Yeah, but
25 and 25, right? It's 50.
It's 50. Yeah, it's 50 fans, 25 coaches, 25 players. But I heard the players was. We'll get in that later, but I heard the players was making some crazy votes. Some of them might have been voting for themselves. I mean, I don't even know if you can though. I don't think you can.
I think you can.
You can vote for yourself. Yeah. How would they know if you go on there and say I'm a fan? You can vote.
Because I think they do it. They submit theirs a different way, if I'm not mistaken. The same way the media, you know what I mean? Like the same way the media does theirs.
But watch it, you always make a fake account and do it. How would
but I'm saying they do this like totally separate in the way we do ours, bro. They don't. Like, you know, we go online and they don't do theirs like that. I think the team give them something, they fill it out and give back to them or something like that.
No, we're agreeing, but I bet you there's people who go online and put fake accounts.
Oh, yeah. No, they could do that.
Yeah,
no, they could do that. Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
And I see. Man, this is one of the moments I wish you could talk to the audience, like have them hear their voices call in, because I disagree with comments I'm seeing about Bradley Beal. I mean, what else do you want the man to do? They're talking about he shouldn't be a starter. He needs to be a reserve. Now, I totally disagree with that.
He's a leading scorer.
Like I don't understand what they're saying, because they're saying he need to be a reserve in the comments. That really don't make much sense to me.
I want somebody. Hold on, Charles. I want somebody in the comments. You can't count James Harden because he came late. So you want to put James Harden? Name somebody in the comments that's playing better than Bradley Beal. Anybody?
They're saying he need to win, so I don't know.
Okay, you don't win, but name somebody in that reserve pool that you're saying he reserved, right? I want somebody in the comments say name somebody in that reserve pool that's better, that deserves a start over Bradley Beal.
They put. I seen them say somebody said Levine name.
He loses too.
He's not playing better than Beal.
What are you talking about?
They losing, but I don't know if they losing like
the Wizards are 1-4 in a row.
The Wizards are climbing back.
They won 5 in a row.
Yeah,
as of last night.
Yeah, but you can't logically say.
But but look, they won 5 in a row, but they still like 6, 7. I mean, games under 500. I'm just saying.
They're 11 and 17.
Hey, look,
I get you. But who says Zach LaVine need to get off?
I can't remember. It's some
loser.
My fault. But we're gonna.
He said winning don't have anything to do with being All-Star. That's the case then. Little Trae Young will be up on that.
It doesn't.
I mean,
Trae was there last year.
I mean, it's your individual performance. I feel like it's 90% your individual performance and 10% winning. Because sometimes you'll see them reward guys for having a good team. You know what I mean? But
so I asked you a question that I told you to ask.
What?
You said Bill may not make it because of the COVID.
Oh yeah, Bill. So I don't think Bill's going to go. From what I heard, I know a lot of. Unfortunately, I know a lot of Washington Wizards media from Twitter and from different groups. I mean, a lot of them are saying that due to like the issues they had with COVID, that they don't think that he's going to even go to All-Star. So somebody will probably be replacing him. I assume it's going to be Trae Young. That's just my opinion, because I mean he's having a pretty good season. I don't. Maybe there's somebody
else. Can you think? People in the audience, give me somebody else to replace Barry Bill. Is there anybody else, Ty?
Now they saying I done seen then why Booker not an all-star.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But I'm saying we need right. But But I mean, that's what I'm saying. With the starters, you got
Rozier. Hey, I said that too. I like Rozier.
Yeah,
he's not playing better than none of them guards is up there though.
No. We're talking about Bill is gone.
Yeah, but I don't think Rozier is playing better than Trae Young though.
I wouldn't
I don't know. Trae Young's been having a lot of bad games. Just because he hit a 50 piece, he's had a lot of slump games this year.
Rozier been lighting it up, bro. He been cooking.
He has, but he's the same way. The first few weeks, first month and a half, first whatever of the season, they won't do nothing. He just played. He's been playing well the last 3 weeks. That's it.
I don't remember all that.
Me either. I thought he'd been cooking.
Nah, he hasn't been cooking all season.
No, he's been cooking for me. He's been cooking since the beginning. But I know Trae Young's been inconsistent as well. So you can't just say because of the name. He's been inconsistent as well. So, but
my thing is, I think it's Trae Young. And if you're taking both of them and saying they're inconsistent, okay, would you take somebody who's inconsistent and they're leading their team and they're in the contention, or would you take somebody who's he's hooping?
The Hornets are in contention. Atlanta's below the Hornets, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, you saying Trae Young's inconsistent. He's averaging 27 and 9.5.
Average, okay, you can average that much, but you can have big games to keep the average, Ty. You know that. He just had a 50 piece. That can keep
he hasn't had, if I can remember one, he's not having games where he's scoring below 25. He might have a bad shooting percentage night.
But his numbers are good.
Turnovers was terrible.
Turnovers are terrible, and it matters. And
that's a lot of
we can say the same thing for James Harden.
He's the conference starters who turn the ball over.
But James Harden, the Nets are on another level with James Harden. Trae Young team should be over 500. Everybody agrees.
I think so too. I think Chuck would agree with that too.
Come on now.
But like I said again, they have major injuries to their team. People in and out. The same thing like Phoenix. That's why Phoenix was struggling. People in and out. Like right now, this year, this has been the most injury-ridden season with teams. Like it's crazy, bro.
Who's struggling?
I said Phoenix was struggling one time because they had Booker missed about 4 or 5 games. He was out there.
They're still fourth in the East. I mean, in the West. So I don't remember that.
They were struggling. They were losing. They went on a little losing streak.
Well,
so it's happening. But
I mean, we're gonna. That's a small argument for that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna go back and forth record. Points, averages, because they both. If you say he had a bad game, I say they had a bad games. I mean, we're going. I mean, that's
the point. But the point is, the whole point is the Eastern Conference starters. It's what it should be. Like that, it is what it is.
Hey, if having 27, and 9.5 is having bad games, I'll take that any day. I'm just saying, bro. If averaging 27 and 9.5 is bad. Having bad games,
but his team should be winning more though.
I mean, James, they got one loss. They got one loss more than the Hornets.
But they're a better team than the Hornets.
They're a better team than the Hornets.
I don't think so.
But you don't think they're better than the Hornets?
But like you said, they're being hurt.
Now that I'm getting to see the Hornets, I don't.
We're done with him, James.
We're wrong.
So look, man, I'm coming in.
No, because you can't twist what I said. Coming into the season, I said I was like, man, I think the Hawks are gonna do this, do that. But now that I'm getting to see the team, nobody thought the Hornets were gonna be like what we like. Ain't nobody said the Hornets. If you look at their overall team,
so they overachieving and the Hawks underachieving.
We're agreeing.
Agree.
Bro, the Hawks got 2 more. Only got 2 more losses than Boston. I mean.
Like Boston is disappointing as well.
I'm not saying they are, but I'm just. I guess.
I thought the Hawks would be better.
But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna move on, bro. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna move on to the West. Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, Julius Randle. Congratulations to them. They all first-time All-Stars in the East. We already talked about the East.
Julius better have made it, bro.
I was pushing for what's the name to get in there, but I get it.
Who that?
Even though the team is as Avery would say, Garbino.
Who you talking about?
Pistons. I was pushing for
Grant.
I was pushing for Grant. I was pushing for Grant, bro. I thought
me too.
That too.
I'm with you on that.
That may be the one time. I'm with that for real.
I pushing for Grant, but they numbers is his numbers and Randall numbers is like very similar, and Randall's team is winning more, obviously, because I mean they're not winning at all. But you got the West, nothing crazy here. Well, I mean, Luka, Dame Lillard, I like that. That's probably the biggest. That's probably the biggest thing. But the one thing I do want to say is LeBron, 17-time All-Star. The closest person to him is Chris Paul and Kevin Durant with 11. Like the 11th time, he's 7th, like 6 more.
He's been an All-Star except 1 year.
Yeah, I think so. Except his rookie year, yeah. But you got Jokic, you got Steph, you got Luka, you got Kawhi.
So,
other than the obvious with Dame Lillard, man. Anything else? Y'all
now I will say this. Maybe it's because of position, because it's kind of a position thing. Yeah. Now this is my opinion. I know people are like, man, you crazy. Paul George been hooping this year, bro.
He been hurt though, hasn't he?
I mean, Kawhi missed some games too. Paul George ain't been hurt.
Yeah,
he's
been hurt lately, but not lately. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Paul George has been. So if I look at, and I understand the reason I look at, well, he's a guard, so you can't say, but he's been playing really, really well. To me, he's been playing the best on their team.
Who said Murray? Come on, hey, you got to get out. Hey, bro, you know what?
Murray said Murray. Come on, bro.
Gabe drinking that juice.
Oh, nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's the woods. People
score 50, and you just blinded by everything.
Or them shirtless Xbox escapades.
Hey, what Bender said? Bender said that 50. Bender said that 50 different though.
Okay,
so I don't know. It's different.
I understood Bender's point about the 50 was different.
But that one game don't push you starting on stuff and
I seen you get your buckets, Avery. A lot of it came from the free throw line. I'm just saying.
Back in the day,
Bender told me bums give people 50, bro. Bender said bums give people 50.
Listen, I don't know about that.
I've never seen a bum give somebody 50.
I'm gonna be real. As the resident bum, I never scored 50. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I ain't seen no bum just drop a 50.
I haven't seen it either. You know what I'm saying? But my guy Avery Graves, he a drip boy.
But do everybody agree? Are we making it different? Dane should be over Luka?
Yeah.
Chuck?
And then I know on the reserves.
God dang.
On the reserves, man, it's a lot of controversy, man. A lot of people saying that Zion over Ingram. Even their numbers are very similar. Zion's obviously averaging more rebounds.
We talked about that. I like Ingram though.
Yeah, and then Chris Paul over Chuck's guy.
Who?
Booker. His teammate Booker.
No. We talked about that earlier. To me, Booker, because Avery brought up. He didn't say Booker should be in, but he just brought up the name like a what if.
So
I told him, I said Booker hasn't been playing consistently.
Nah, he ain't been playing
well all season. He has.
Put that back up.
But I will say about Ingram, I think if AD can't play, I think Ingram needs that spot. In my opinion,
I don't know. I mean, way Booker's cooking right now. He's cooking right now. So,
and what the heck did I say earlier? I said with no AD. Yeah, no AD.
That's a tough one right there.
I think it might go to Booker. I don't know if they do by position.
Booker, Ingram.
No, they don't. They just let you have it.
I think it need to be Ingram. Ingram has consistently to me. I never like the fact that you say, okay, somebody been cooking for a month, but somebody's been killing all season, and you say, oh, they've been cooking a month, they need to be in. Ingram has been killing since day one.
He's been killing, but ain't they like one of the worst teams in the West?
Yeah, then that goes back to the Bill argument.
Okay, I got you, Chuck. But I will say this: when have you ever seen a bad team put two people
in? Now
one person. I got you, but I've never seen a bad team put two people in.
Two? Nah.
I've never seen that before.
Put two people in. Let me think. That's a good one.
Yeah,
let me sit back and try to think.
I've never seen
I mean, it's a great argument. I don't feel like it's necessarily relevant because if you're playing well individually,
they're not going to put two. Because it's two players. I think everybody agree. Ingram's playing well. He has the same numbers as Zion. But you're not putting two people on the All-Star with a bad team. That means two things is wrong. Your coaching or the players are not getting the other players involved.
If it's two All-Stars on one team,
when they got that coach, we knew what it was.
If it's two All-Stars on one team, you should most definitely be in the playoffs.
But we can't say if they're not, if they are. We don't know yet.
I mean, I can pull up their standards. It ain't looking good, bro.
Man, we don't know right now. You don't know who making the playoffs. Everybody up and down, bro. You don't know who.
Just because
you don't know who doing what.
Just because they came back on against Boston, I don't see it, bro.
That was a good game, though. I ain't gonna lie. I remember calling Avery, and Avery like, "Man, you watching the game?" I'm like, "Man, the boys getting smacked." I turned to that joint. Yeah, them jokers 13 and 17, bro. It's career in my Avery voice. Career over. Who the AFC? AFC is. I mean, they ain't 2 games out. I mean,
like you don't know, bro. Like you don't know.
I don't see it happening though.
I don't. But I'm with you, Chuck. I'm with you.
But yeah, we can move on, man, to the next subject. And I know this is a very popular subject on Facebook, man. Who is more clutch? Oh no! First of all, I'm gonna ask you a question. We're gonna go around and ask you a question. I'm gonna ask the second question. What defines as clutch? Because I'm gonna give an example. I'm gonna give an example real quick, and then I want y'all to tell me what do you think clutch is. Okay, let's say for instance, I'm gonna use Avery and Chuck. Let's say y'all in the game, right, Avery? Mm-hmm. You got. I mean, let's say you got all the points in the fourth quarter, right? Mm-hmm. You got 20 piece just in the fourth quarter. In the last 30 seconds, Chuck hit the game winner. Does that mean Chuck clutch and you not?
That's he's clutch.
So what are you? Because if you
I don't think that applies to it.
Well,
I'm just asking. I'm asking because
to me that's a good example because I know what you're saying. The person got all the points, got the team in it, and you just hit the game winner.
Because right? if he don't get his 20, whatever he getting,
right,
doesn't even put you in a position to be clutch. You get what I'm saying?
But again, to me, that doesn't. I don't think that applies to clutch. To me, I'm looking at if Avery's killing all fourth quarter, and then the game on the line, we down 1, and Avery consistently kills all the time, but can never win the game with a shot.
Right.
You're not. To me, your scenario is different from what I feel like.
But Chuck, let's say you
on LeBron's not clutch like that.
I've been
and that's we always.
Right.
I mean, he's clutch. He's clutching now.
He's clutching now. Later his career, like last half of his career.
But that's what we killed him on.
Right.
But what I'm saying, Chuck, is let's say you and somebody going back and forth. You and James going back and forth in the game. He hit a shot, you hit a shot. He hit a shot, you hit a shot. Then somebody else just happened to hit the last shot. If y'all not going back and forth, it takes the
all those clutch buckets. All of the clutch buckets.
Yeah, that to me that's clutch to a certain extent because if I'm not hitting them buckets, it don't put us in a position to be clutch. You get what I'm saying?
But then you kick it off to somebody else to finish it off.
I disagree.
So you do all this work to give it off to somebody else.
So you're telling me this is what y'all telling me. Y'all only think clutch is this when it's 24 seconds or less, a team's down or tied, and they hit a big shot. Because it doesn't have to be a buzzer beater. Because I've seen people clutch with 5 seconds left, the other team misses. So they hit a big shot, a buzzer beater and stuff. So that's clutch as well. Stephen Curry does that more. I know we were talking about Dame Dollar. He does it less than 5 seconds, but Curry can get you clutch as the one when he hit half court against OKC in 2016 when they were
that's a fact.
The 73 team, 73 and 9 team. He hit the clutch bucket. You got to say that's clutch, but just because you don't hit it in that little time frame doesn't mean it's not clutch. So
But that's what I'm. But that's what I'm saying.
That's the difference between winning the game or not. Like if Dame Dollar come down and he hitting shots after shots, and in the last 6 seconds, Dame Dollar shooting a shot. You're not kicking it to somebody else. That's the clutches he's have over Steph Curry. To me, that's why I think he's more clutch.
But James,
well, what you saying is y'all going back and forth, they battling back and forth, and then the last person.
No. I'm gonna give a perfect example. In that game, I don't know if Avery already said it or not. In that finals, when LeBron and them beat the Warriors, right? Like that fourth quarter, LeBron had a good fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying?
And a clutch block.
I don't remember how many he had, but for the sake of the argument, we're gonna say that down the stretch he had about 10. Right? Yeah, he had about 10. Like he said, he hit the clutch block. Kyrie hits the shot. Like, does that make it? I mean, I don't. Now, me personally, I don't think LeBron's clutch because he can't shoot free throws. So we seen that last night. But in that situation, I don't feel like that makes LeBron not clutch. I mean, Kyrie hit the shot, but if LeBron don't do what he did, the shot is irrelevant.
But that's a lot of aspects to that, and it goes into what we're about to talk about now. Why did they have an opportunity to miss that game? In that game, fourth quarter, Steph missed 4 wide open threes. Game would have been over. 4 in the fourth quarter.
Which segue into the subject. Who's more clutch?
Right.
Damian Lillard?
so there you go.
Who's more clutch? Dame, Dollar, or Stephen Curry? What you got, Chuck? I know where you stand, but go ahead.
To me, and like I tell everybody, if you ask me who I want Steph. But if you ask me to win a game, and you saying in the clutch moment, the biggest moment of a game to win the game, Dame has consistently done it more than Steph. Yes, Steph has hit shots, blah, 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 but I can count 4 times right now that I can remember in big moments where Steph didn't hit shots. Yeah. Dame, every time the game was on the line in a huge moment, when has he not delivered? I can't remember.
Everybody has a moment now.
I mean, I'm just saying I can't remember that because he's done it so consistently that you can't right now. Can you remember? I can remember Steph. I can't remember when Dame did it.
I can remember. I can remember all the times they were sitting at home. I'm just saying.
What you talking about?
Portland. I'm a Dame Dollar fan. I can remember that too.
Again,
the team's not better, so they're gonna lose.
Nah, the team's not better.
The team is not better, bro. If the team not better, the team not better.
We're going to a whole other argument.
I'm just saying, bro. My man, hey, look, hey, you can't be clutch in at the house. I'm just saying.
You can't. Dame team had the same quality team. Hold on.
That's same
quality team when Stephen won his first title. The same quality team. Who? CJ, Clay were similar at the same time.
No, they wasn't. Clay, man, no, stop it, bro.
So
CJ, no, they was not the same. CJ don't play defense better than Clay. He don't shoot better than Clay. Stop it, bro. Stop it right now.
So you're telling me Clay was Clay at that time? We didn't know who the Splash Brothers were.
CJ McCollum even played the first couple of years he got in the league, bro.
At the time that Lamarcus Aldridge left, that's when CJ McCollum came in, and then they started to sing.
And he was getting hurt a lot too.
When he was getting hurt,
he was injury prone. Yes, and he was not no Klay Thompson when he came in the league. Stop it, bro.
Who was injury prone?
CJ McCollum was not.
CJ McCollum.
I remember him not playing. No. I remember him not playing because of the starting lineup. They had that crazy. No. They had a Dame. They had Wes Matthews, Batum.
Yes.
They had Robin Lopez and they had LaMarcus Aldridge. That's why he really wasn't playing. I knew of. Now you might be right, James, but that's why
y'all just let me know when y'all finish because I'm really not about to entertain no comparison with CJ and Clay.
I'm not comparing. You're not hearing.
I'll wait till y'all done.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. We feel like Clay's a better defender, better shooter right now. I get you that. But at that time, we're talking about when he started, they started. Nobody, they were going to trade Clay. So you didn't know at the time Clay was going to be like that.
Yeah, they definitely tried to trade him for Kevin.
2 years,
they tried to trade him for Kevin.
He played 38 games and he got hurt. Played 62. Nah, man.
Huh? First
CJ McCollum and Klay Thompson not the same sentence right now.
The first couple of years they're in the same strategy.
Nah, they're not in the same sentence. No, they're not.
But what do you compare? We're talking about Dame and Steph. I don't understand what that has to do with what
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I said you're talking about Steph is not clutch. Well,
I never said that. See, that's what it. That's what
you're talking. I'll clarify it again.
I never said that. Who's more clutch? That's the question.
I'll clarify it again. You're saying Steph is not more clutch than Dame, but Dame's always at the house.
Steph has always had better teams. So
yes, he had better teams.
That year he won the title. Was his team a lot better than Portland?
Yes. He can't never have his full team healthy ever. We see it again this year.
Ooh, so you said we're talking about that team constructed was a whole lot better than the Portland.
In 2015, Golden State was better than Portland. Yes.
Oh, man. They weren't that better.
You gotta stop, bro.
Because listen, I'm a Stephen and Dame fan. Okay, Stephen got a lot of breaks, and you know this. Don't do that. Don't act like they didn't get breaks. They did. They got breaks.
In 2015, Golden State was better than Portland.
I don't think they were way better.
And ever since then, they've been a whole lot better.
Now, hold on. Now you add stuff. Ever since then, you're so you're making. I'm not.
Go ahead, man.
But I'm not going to definitively just say, "Oh yeah, Steph is just way over here," like you're saying over Dame. No, sir. I think they're equal. I've been saying that forever.
I'm gonna let y'all go to finish. All I'm saying is
I don't like you, Chuck.
Man, you say who's more clutch. When I look at certain moments, when I look at games, when I look at everything, and I think of and it's not Curry's fault. I think Curry has had more help in clutch moments than Dame has. Dame has had to do it literally himself all the time. in big moments or to carry his team to wins or whatever, it's always had to be Dame. Dame has had to do it. Steph has had other people at his disposal.
So McCullough's never been clutch. McCullough's never been clutch.
If you look at CJ plays well, but when I've never seen it where like he might kill all game. Then the last minutes of the game.
Game 7, he did it in game 7. He dropped a 47 piece.
And again, okay, Avery, is one time. You name me consistently when you name me. We'll name one game, and all of a sudden now we want to put him clutch.
Y'all make it like CJ McCullough poo poo doo doo, bro.
We ain't saying that. You making it seem like CJ McCullough like
that. That's the way nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. When you look consistently across the board. How many times has it had to be on Portland? It's had to be Dame to the limit. It's had to be him.
It's the same thing. It's the same equivalent as Steph. He's the main shooter. Even though he can drive and kick it to Clay, he's your focal point. Clay's not the focal point of the Golden State Warriors.
But at the same time, you can take the ball out of Steph's hands and you can have Draymond give it to Clay and they win games.
Thank you. So yes, Dame is a dominant point guard when it comes to that. Period.
That's not his fault.
I mean, he's a Kobe mind. He has a Kobe mind, which is no problem.
Right.
Don't say, well, nobody else cuts. He don't get nobody the ball.
And I'm about like Bender.
You don't need to get nobody the ball. He make it every time. I wouldn't either.
And Portland does have better teams on paper until they get injured. There's a lot of years Portland has had a dominant team.
Avery, how many sports we looked at and we look at a team on paper, and there's always teams in football or basketball that's better than that team. And you look at them play.
I'm talking about comparable to that team in 2015. I'm not talking about injury. That team comparable, and the injury come. I get it. But that team in 2015 to the Portland team in 2015, they're comparable. It wasn't like you didn't know Draymond was going to be like that. You didn't know David Lee was going to injure to insert Draymond all that time. You didn't know that.
But that's not the argument because we know now. No. And so now looking at it, who is the better team? You can't say, okay, looking on paper.
After 16, you're right. After 16, because they say that championship was a fluke. After 16, of course, it was the Golden State Warriors.
Right. I mean,
I'm not disagreeing with that.
So look, man, like I said, I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one, man. We're gonna.
And I just want to say, Avery is no longer. I don't want to hear no more damn dollars that you can't say your man.
Never again.
Now you better say Chef Curry. All I want to hear is Chef Curry.
Damn dollar. I said they're both my favorite players. I said they're the same. I've always said
no.
I thought Zion was your favorite player. Y'all kind of resemble each other. Y'all body, the way y'all bodies is built, kind of resemble each other.
I said they're both the same.
I don't want to hear you don't got no team, and there's always dollar. So I don't care. Even if you feel that way, what you always tell me.
It is always dollar.
Tell me. Even if you feel the type of way, you better go Lakers.
Right, better go Lakers.
That's what they say, right? What you say? If you feel some type of way, you're supposed to go Dame. Period.
You're supposed to go Dame dollar.
No more dollar.
That was good. I like it.
All right, man. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and change subject, man. You know, we're gonna most definitely talk about the WNBA real quick, man. You know, I seen this topic. Well, somebody, I think one of y'all, I think maybe it was Avery. I can't remember. But someone seen this topic on another social media. I don't know if it's Instagram, Facebook. I can't remember.
You talking about that?
Yeah, top 5 all time. So we're gonna go into it, man. Who's the top 5 WNBA players of all time? What you got, James?
It's hard, bro. Like, it's harder than you thought. When you looked at it, it was hard, wasn't it?
I don't.
Hey, my fault. I'm gonna leave Zion alone. My fault. He's first time All-Star. Congratulations to South Carolina's own.
Hey, man.
I guess you could go by the
name, bro. It can't be wrong.
I guess, of course, Cynthia Cooper.
If you mess around and put somebody ain't got no business in there.
I don't know. You know, Dupree would have said Teresa Weatherspoon now. Witherspoon.
She could be.
My girl Diana Taurasi.
You
about to talk about that? Okay.
Lisa Leslie. I didn't see Cheryl Miller. I just go by what people I see.
You talking about who you said? Okay.
But she didn't play WNBA no way. So
nah.
You said who?
Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl Miller. I didn't see her play, but everybody says she's probably the best woman ever.
They say, but I just no. Go ahead. I'm gonna put it in perspective after you go.
Who I got? Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore.
Maya Moore.
Yeah.
You didn't say Parker?
Also, Lisa Leslie.
Tyrus, man.
Because he named about 15 people. I'm just asking.
Yeah, man. That's so many. But I'll tell you who I like though. I like Breonna Stewart. Like I think she gonna be one of them that's gonna be in the top.
I know who's 5. I know who's about to be a dog.
top 5 coming up. So
the one,
well, my favorite Diana Taurasi though.
The one in Connecticut right now.
What's her name?
The white girl.
The young. She be cooking.
Man,
she be cooking. I thought it was gonna be the other. I thought it was gonna be the black girl that from a couple years ago. But nah, that white girl, she be cooking.
So what you got, Avery?
Listen, man.
Diana Cooper, Lisa Leslie,
Parker, Swoops is in there. Swoops is in there.
I forgot about Swoops.
She was Cynthia Cooper. You look at her stat line was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
You gotta go Diana Taurasi. I didn't see Cheryl Miller, but they saying she was ridiculous. Like for real. Like
but she don't count though, because she ain't played in WNBA, so you can't say WNBA.
It's women. It's women.
It's a WNBA. It's the topic.
I was going pure women because I don't like that. But the reason why I don't like that, it takes away from a lot of women, especially when they didn't have the WNBA, because a lot of those careers were cut short. Like for real, they were cut short.
Yeah, even Cynthia Cooper wasn't in the league for a long time. Because,
maybe what, 7
she
years?
was older. Yeah,
older. So that's why I put them in there. I get what you're saying, the WNBA, but I put them in there because they were playing on Olympic teams and all that, and they played overseas. And they were killing. I mean, the scores were like 142 to 2.
Everybody always talk about it.
I hear you say that. I hear you say 5.
I ain't got a 5, man. I got 38.
You're right, man. It's some serious hoopers. It's like some serious lady hoopers, bro.
And all the women is great. Paige, so right. Her name is Paige. Woo, that Paige. Woo.
What you got, Chuck?
I got, first of all, to me, Cynthia Cooper's the GOAT. I'm gonna say that WNBA, like that's just it is what it is to me.
You're based off WNBA, correct?
Yeah. Like to me, she's the GOAT.
Based off the women's basketball, who's the GOAT?
Women's basketball, it's still hard to say because it's gonna be Cheryl Miller but I mean she didn't play in WNBA, so it kind of balances things out because she didn't play.
But she was smacking people overseas like it was nothing. Bro.
Yeah, but I got Cynthia Cooper, I got Taurasi, I got Lisa Leslie. I actually put in Lauren Jackson. They won a couple of Sue Bird.
Lauren Jackson used to get them problems in the Olympics, bro.
Yeah. So matter of fact, I stick with that right there. That's my 5.
Retired from Minnesota. The white chick, I forgot her name.
Sue Bird?
No.
You know what
I'm talking about.
Katie,
you know what I'm talking about. She was cold-blooded too.
Oh, you talking about the guard?
Yeah, from Minnesota.
Lindsay Whalen.
Yes.
Oh,
Lindsay Whalen, yeah.
She was tough, yeah.
She was tough too.
Because I mean, you got a lot of people, bro. If you think about Tamika Catchings, you think about her. What's my other girl from Tennessee, Holesclaw. Like you had a lot of people come.
What you call it? That's coaching South Carolina. She was a dog.
Yeah, they mentioned Lisa Leslie, bro.
Who's a dog? Angel McCarthy. Yo. Yeah, she puts up numbers, bro.
That's why it's so hard. Like
I'm with. I seen somebody say Deladon. She like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I see somebody Brianna Stewart. She like that.
Brianna Stewart like that, bro.
Yeah, she like that. So
but I just I know
Tina Thompson. Ain't nobody said Tina Thompson.
Nah,
you got Tina Thompson.
Somebody in the comments said it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
But just I know we're talking about WNBA players, but just to put Cheryl Miller in perspective, I know people always talk about her, man. She was a 3-time Naismith Player of the Year 3 years in a row with Cynthia Cooper on her team. So to me, that just puts in perspective how good she is. Like you have somebody that everybody's saying the GOAT on your team, and you won Player of the Year 3 years in a row
with the GOAT on your team.
Yeah, and y'all won back to back. And y'all won back to back national championships. So to me, that even says even good. She's better than Reggie. I'm just saying. But
y'all heard the story about Reggie, right?
Taurasi's not the GOAT, Joe.
Y'all heard the story. Reggie came home. He said, "Yeah, I hit 100 points." She comes out, "Yeah, that's a good job."
No, he said he had his career high like 40 something.
40 something. Okay, it was 40 something. Yeah, I had a career high 40 something.
And they said they didn't want to tell him.
Yeah, they didn't want to tell him. She said, "Yeah, that's good." That girl came out and dropped 100 piece.
100 piece.
Yeah,
that same night.
The same night. Reggie said, "What? 100 piece."
Bro, once you get to about 75, I quit. I ain't playing no more. Bro.
Done.
I get
that's that.
Bro.
Was just saying that, but yeah. So we gonna
look. Brianna Stewart, 3 times College Player of the Year, 4 times Player of the NCAA player, 4-time championship, 2 times champion,
undefeated.
Two-time WNBA MVP, Rookie of the Year. And she won a WNBA MVP.
She like that, bro. Brianna Stewart something.
Yeah, Brianna Stewart.
Lisa Leslie scored 101 points and a half.
They like that, bro.
She was playing against some midgets. Hey.
These ladies like that,
boy.
I mean,
I forgot about that, Taka. I did read up on that when they were talking about.
I mean, people don't want to, but I mean, she, 3-time player of the year. That's tough, man. With the gold on your team, that's crazy. But like I said, man, we're gonna go ahead and transition to this last topic, man. We had to throw a little football in there for y'all football heads, man. This Wentz trade, Wentz got traded to the Colts, man, for a bag of chips and a bologna and cheese sandwich. How y'all feel about? I mean, James, it's in your division, man. We're gonna start with you, man. How you?
I'm happy.
You happy?
No, I take that back. I'm sad. I wanted them to keep Wentz.
Keep Wentz. You know why? Because y'all, like I told you the other day, there's no reason why if y'all signed that, there's no reason why y'all lose this division.
For sure.
It's the 3 worst quarterbacks in NFL in the division.
The only way is if he ain't the same guy. That's the only way.
That's the only way.
If he can't be like his old self, then that's the only excuse.
Exactly.
Well, we got challenges. It's not like y'all got to. We got challenges. It's not like y'all's team is terrible now. The Giants, y'all defense is straight. If y'all quarterback can get it together and Saquon come back.
Listen, I hate Dallas. If y'all don't go 6-0 in this daggone division next year, okay? I'm not you. I don't do this Laker, Dallas, and to be blind like this.
Nah, man, for sure.
Our defense is good. I like our defense.
And then Saquon coming back, y'all get another playmaker
if he can stay healthy.
And then if Daniel Jones can make better decisions, y'all will be all right.
Hey, you know how that like any
division
sport,
rivals
bro,
are, yeah.
In any sport, division games are always hard to win, though.
Bro,
like, it's always somebody that's gonna knock you off. Think about every sport; it never fails. The better team, like
I get you,
like
man.
Carolina do, and like all these different, like it just is what it is.
Rivalry games, yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, sure. 6-0, James. I'm not even listening to that. 6-0, James. Because if y'all don't win this division, do not say anything else anymore about Dallas. I am done with it. Don't even mention Dallas. I heard Chuck talking about the division is tough, and I don't want to hear that. 6-0, James. Period. 5-1 at least.
Tell me I can't talk about my team no more.
So what happened? What happened? But okay, Avery, we still don't know how things are going to shape up for the season start. Let's say Deshaun Watson goes to Washington, they get an Allen Robinson. That changes some stuff.
Oh, right now, no. He's not going to Washington.
He's not going to Washington.
No, I'm just hypothetical.
I got you. If it changed like that, then we have another discussion to come back. But for right now, the starting quarterback is Hinkie, Jones, and Hurts. If he don't win this daggone division, don't talk to me. Van Nee don't talk to me. I still got the list of the Dallas Cowboys. I won't put it away. I will not throw it away. It will come back out. Okay?
You better win that division.
You better win that division. Van said, "Hey, stop. What are you talking about?" I'm just being real. Y'all are the best team in the division.
Avery just saying what y'all say every year, and it never happens. So now he's agreeing. He's with y'all. Like y'all.
Look at James' face though.
I was surprised because Chuck just said it like, "Yo, like it never happened." I wasn't expecting him to say that. I was like, I had a process. I was like, "Did Chuck just say what I think he just said?"
I like it.
He said it never happened. I said, "Wait a minute."
Man, y'all are crazy, man. But hey, you most definitely.
Ty, you don't agree? Like,
I mean, dude, man, I just be ignoring them Dallas Cowboy fans, man. Because they, I don't know, they just be ignoring them, man.
But Ty, we all know that this year, like, it's no excuse, bro. Like, it ain't.
But we said that last year, though.
No, with Carson Wentz,
But bro, coming into the season last year, we said that though.
No, but I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
But the teams weren't as bad as they're about to be now, though.
Bad.
The division is about to get worse.
It's about the same to me. Hey, look, y'all said. Hey, look, y'all said that Hinkie look good.
He did.
I mean, got to give him a shot.
He's not a better quarterback. Nobody's quarterback.
I'm glad they got Hinkie.
Nobody's
nobody else.
Hold on. Why is he giving the cash out? I'm rooting for you. Why is Van Lee giving him cash?
He said, because if you want to run them lips, put that money where that mouth. He said, I can't be ignored.
Yo, Chuck, I'm actually agreeing with him. Listen is why they lose, man. This is why. I'm agreeing with him, Chuck, right? I think y'all should go 6-0.
Because look, I was about to ask, what y'all betting on if you agree with?
So you want to bet y'all don't go 6-0, or you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Unc say he trying to bet, man. But yeah, man. So I want to go ahead.
The topic though, I think he went to the best situation that was available for him. Like I don't think it was no other place that he could have went.
They definitely looked out for him, boy. I tell you.
And to me, if he can't get anything done with this team, so when you have a defense of that caliber, you have some weapons, you have you definitely have a running game. I just thought about it. He has an elite running game if they continue to do what they've been doing. There's no it's over for you. Like if you can't make it happen with this team, it's over for you. Like it's a wrap.
Chuck, he has the top 3 offensive line. He has a great running game. He has good receivers. They get T.Y. hitting back. They have a decent tight end. They have a great defense. There's no excuse. Don't say Michael Pittman is not giving you your number 11. That's why you suck. You come out here and trash it. Your career is over.
Are they going to resign? You think they're going to resign any T.Y.?
T.Y. say he definitely
want that money.
He said he definitely testing free agency. He said that already.
That money. He deserves it.
But I will say this:
that might hurt a little bit though.
All Wentz got to do is not throw to Pittman for a little bit, and he'll be all right.
Why is that?
Unless he open for the TD, he ain't getting the ball from me. I'm just saying.
Oh wow, boy, you hell, boy.
But
you hell.
But I also wanted. I know. Yeah, he get on the number 11. He'd be cut, and I had number 11 anyway.
Right, I got you.
But I did want to I wanted to shout out the CYM Basketball League, man. You know, they're one of our sponsors. Normally we do it in the beginning of the show, you know, but we had my guys on from the Fayetteville Panthers, man. You know, shout out to them too. Fayetteville Panther Care on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So check them out. But we have the CYM Basketball League, man. TBL. Their season's coming up pretty soon too. You have Instagram, CYM.Louisville Leopards. Twitter, you have CYM Basketball. Facebook, you have CYM B-Ball. You can always hit up Shira Ackerman, Matthias Crowder, and Creating Young Minds on LinkedIn. So check them out, man. Tap in with them.
And there too, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know things have gotten better, so hopefully they'll be back on track this weekend. But I know the grocery stores are empty. But like you said, yeah, most definitely keep praying for them. Keep praying for Tiger Woods. You know, I know he was in a single car accident today. We really don't know. We haven't got much information.
They said
that. Trying to keep it private.
No, they had some more information on it. They said it's not life threatening.
Okay, so he's good.
Yeah, but they also said something with his legs. I mean, he can move, but they have to surgery.
Yeah, they say he had multiple leg injuries. I know they had it. I know Chuck was telling me they had to use the jaws of life, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and it was good hanging out with y'all this week, man. Chuck, take us on out, man.
Once again, we just want to thank all the supporters, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in again this week. To everybody that's supporting us, and you know, all the sponsors and our faithful crew that ride with us every week. Thank you. We can't thank you enough. To you guys that's purchasing merchandise, you're sharing our content. You're just giving shout outs to us as well, helping us get our name out there. We just say thank you. Continue to just be blessed, be safe, and just thank you. Pray for our schools, because we about to in our area, we're about to go back into the schools. So keep us that's in the schools and our kids in prayer. And again, man, we just want to say prayers to you guys. If we can be of assistance to anybody, if we can help you in any way, just let us know, and we'll do our very best to, support you as well. But thank you, and we appreciate you guys tuning in.
Most definitely, man. Like I said, we'll see y'all again next week if we don't see y'all sooner, man. Peace out, everybody.
All right, y'all have a good one.